Maybe you're 60, 65, maybe even 70. You've left the workforce, or are you about to? And you had all these plans. You're going to do the garden. You're going to write a book of your memoirs. The garage, you're finally going to tackle it. Clean it out. And instead, you end up watching the news, scrolling your phone, reorganising the spice rack for the third time this week. Here's what nobody tells you about retirement. All that free time doesn't automatically turn into action. Sometimes it even makes things worse. Because when you worked, you had a boss telling you when to start work, when to leave work, and what to do, how to do it. Everything was done. And now, it's just you. And suddenly, I'll do it tomorrow becomes, I'll do it next week. A month down the track, you still haven't done it. Here's what nobody tells you. I know this because I've lived it. I spent years thinking I was just lazy or undisciplined. Turns out that wasn't the case at all. There are 3 things I just started doing that actually changed it. And I want to talk to you about them today and encourage you to maybe take these 3 steps as well. See, procrastination after 60 isn't like what it was when you were younger, in your 20s. When you were young, it was usually all about distraction. You had too many different things to do, not enough focus. But for us, it's different. It's something deeper. Sometimes it's fear. The fear that we'll start something and not be able to finish it. Sometimes it's overwhelm. The project just seems too big. So we don't start at all. And sometimes it's just we've lost the muscle. For 40 years, someone's told us what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. The good news is that you just need the right tools. About back in 2021, I bought myself an old bus. And the idea was, it's going to take me 6 months and I'd have it ready to go on the road and travel around the country. To date, several years later, it's now 2026, it's still not finished. What happened was, lots of these jobs were quite big and I ended up procrastinating. Put it off. Oh, I'll wait till it gets warmer. Wait till I've got the right equipment. Trying to make it perfect when really I just needed it so it was functional. It's still sitting there now. I'm working on it. Hopefully you will see it in the not too distant future, ready to go on the road. The first thing I want you to try is a wee bit like cheating. It's so simple. Just tell yourself that you're only going to do it for 5 minutes. You're only going to spend 5 minutes on that task. Doesn't matter if you know it's going to take longer. Just tell yourself you're going to do 5 minutes. Here's why it works. When faced with a task that your brain doesn't want to do, it triggers the same part that fires when you're in danger. It's called the amygdala, and its job is to protect you. So when you think about cleaning out the garage, your brain goes, that's going to take a long time. Let's not do it. But here's the trick. If you tell your brain it's only going to take 5 minutes, the amygdala part doesn't cut in. Doesn't fire. 5 minutes isn't threatening. Anyone can do 5 minutes. Now, once you start, the magic happens. Because almost always, once you've done the 5 minutes, you'll just keep going. Because you're already in motion. You don't have to start it again, which is the hard part. I use this almost every day now. The other morning I had a stack of papers I'd been avoiding for weeks. I told myself 5 minutes. 20 minutes later, we're all done. And it felt great. The second one that changed everything for me is setting a start time. Most of us think the answer is a deadline. I need to get this done by Friday or else. But deadlines create a lot of pressure. And for a lot of us, pressure makes us freeze. We spend more energy dreading the deadline than actually doing the thing. What works much better, especially in retirement, when every day feels the same, is to start setting a start time. No, I'll do it this week, not I'll get it done soon. Tuesday, 10 o'clock, is when I'll start. Write it down. Put it in your calendar. Tell somebody, your spouse or somebody else, that you're going to start this job at 10 o'clock. There's research about this. People who set specific times, to start times, are 3 times more likely to follow through than people who just think, oh, we'll do it whenever. 3 times is not a small difference. There's a difference between doing it and letting it run for another month before you get by. I started doing this with my videos. Every Thursday morning, I sit down and write. Some weeks it flows, some weeks it doesn't. But I show up 9 o'clock either way, and that's the point. The last one, kind of my favourite. Call it the side door. Here's how it works. Let's say you need to write a chapter for your memoirs. But you sit down, nothing comes. Blank page staring at you. Your brain is a wall. Don't force it. Instead, walk through the side door. Do something that's easier. Organise the old photos that you need for the chapter. Read through some old letters. Or go for a walk and just think about one memory that you want to include. You're still moving forward. You're just not going through the front door because the front door is closed. Same thing with exercise. You can't face a treadmill. You don't want to go to the gym. Fine. Just go for a walk, even if it's just down the end of the driveway. Otherwise, take a walk down the street. Do a 5-minute walk today, maybe it turn to 10 minutes tomorrow. As long as you're in motion. Because more motion leads to more motion. See, procrastination feeds off zero movement. And as long as you're doing something, even the easier version, you're not stuck. So here's what I want you to take away today. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It's not laziness. It's a habit. And habits can be changed. 3 things I want you to try this week. First one, try that 5-minute start. When you're stuck, just do it for 5 minutes. See what happens. 2, set a start time. Pick a specific day, hour, and write it down, and ideally tell somebody. Thirdly, use that side door. If you can't go through the front, find an easier related task to do instead. But remember, we just got to stay in motion. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these, just one, try it today or tomorrow, and then come back here and let me know in the comments how it went. I read all of them, and honestly, it helps me to know what to cover next. You don't get to this age without knowing a few things about yourself. And one of the things I've learned for myself is that I'm capable of more than I give myself credit for. And I suspect you are too. But until next time, have a great day